Hello everyone and welcome back to the Garden Profiler. Today I'm going to show you my plant haul from Rich's Herbs and what I intend to do with them. Now let's get started. First up we have the Moroccan Mint. This one I intend to grow outdoors and use it for teas and refreshing summer drinks. The next one up is sweetgrass. I bought it mainly because of its ceremonial properties. It's an Amerindian ceremonial grass used in peace and healing rituals. It has a vanilla-like scent. This is one I will also be growing outdoors. And when it gets older, I'm hoping to dry the blades of grass, braid them, and burn them just like you would use the white ceremonial sage. Now you can pause the video here to read up some of its uses. So this one now, it's called the Piss Off Plant. It has a very lovely foliage and a pungent smell. I bought this one because it said it would keep out cats, dogs, and rabbits from your garden. This one I'd have to propagate and grow indoors and plant out into my garden every year. Next up, we have the ginger bush. Beautiful foliage again, healthy looking plant. But the reason I bought this one, it's because it's supposed to be a remedy for colds, flus, fevers, and sore throat. It's highly aromatic and reminiscent of sage and ginger. This one I will be growing indoors as a house plant. Ginger bush. Now next up is the one called 40. Now this one has to come with a disclaimer, a warning, a buyer beware, plant at your own risk advisory. In certain climates, this could become very invasive. It could cover your house in no time. But the reason I bought it is because it's one of the most widely used tonic herbs in traditional Chinese medicine. But to be on the safe side, I'm going to be growing this one indoors. Be sure to do your research before you plant this one. 40. Now next up we have the menthol plant. Another strong smelling, kind of refreshing herb. Looks healthy as well. The reason I bought this one is because of its strong menthol scent. And I would like to have a menthol smelling plant inside during the winter months. So yes, this one is a house plant. So my next healthy looking can't wait to get out of this little pot plant is Siberian ginseng. The reason I bought this one is because it's said to relieve mental and physical stress, and it's also a tonic. This one will be growing outdoors under supervision. Looks like a runner. So the next one up is called the Vicks Plant. Now who could resist this? Having been rubbed down with Vicks VapoRub when I was a kid, I had to resist this plant. And its leaves smells just like Vicks. So I bought this one so it could be a house plant and I'd have something nice to smell in the winter months. So the next one up is the fish mint. I bought this one. Not only do I like the plants with medicinal properties, I also like the culinary ones. And this one is said to be a Vietnamese herb used fresh on meat dishes and in soups. Unusual but interesting savory flavor. I'm not sure I like the smell of it, but I have an open mind. I haven't used it yet, but I'm keeping an open mind. So fish mint. This one is going to grow on my kitchen windowsill in the winter months. Now, the next one up is the curry plant. Actually, I could hardly wait to use this one. It's another culinary herb. It has a delightful curry scent, and it too will be growing on my kitchen windowsill in the winter months. It's a very strong, pungent curry smell. The curry plant. Now the last one up in my Richard's plant haul, it's my favorite one. I've tried growing this one from seed with no success. It's lemon verbena. It has lemon scented leaves and it's excellent in teas, cold drinks, salad, and jellies. If you stick towards the end, or you could always fast forward to the end and see how I use it with my water kefir to create a refreshing drink. Lemon verbena. Now this is the lineup. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to up pot all of them. Put them in bigger pots and I'm going to put them in the hoop house and let them grow on before I put them outside. So with each one, I'm going to take it out of its original pot, inspect its roots, see that it has nice healthy roots, take out any dead or dying leaves, any bugs, and then put it into my fresh pot. Give it a good watering and let it grow on. This is how I do the first, and for the rest I'm just going to fast forward the process because it's all the same. Inspect, plant, and water. So about 3 weeks later, this is what they look like. The curry plant has sent out flowers. Right now they're living in the hoop house along with my strawberries and other plants. The Vicks plant is still doing good. In a few more weeks, I will put these that are growing outdoors, like the sweetgrass outdoor, and these that are house plants will stay in the greenhouse until the weather changes, gets too cold for them, and then I will put them indoors. Ginger bush has grown taller. The Moroccan mint has almost filled up the pot and is cascading. And the Siberian ginseng is having a good time as always. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to pick a few leaves from the Moroccan mint and the lemon verbena, and I'm going to take you into my kitchen where I'll make a nice refreshing water kefir, Moroccan mint and lemon verbena drink. So stay tuned to see how I do that. So here we were in the kitchen. I just picked a few leaves because there really wasn't much to pick, especially from the lemon verbena. And I don't want to take too much from the plant. So I just rinsed out the leaves and now I'm patting them dry. I'm going to put them into my mortar and pestle and just bruise them just a little bit, trying to get most of the water out from them. I would have liked to have more leaves to give it a stronger taste, but this is just an experiment to see how I like the taste. And if I do, probably next time when the plant is bigger, I will use more leaves. So here I'm just going to bruise them. Put them in a easy cap bottle. Here I'm using a recycled maple syrup bottle because it has that tight easy cap. So bruise the leaves. They smell wonderful, by the way. Put it in the bottle. Strain out my water kefir grains. I'm just looking at the bubbles. I keep mine in a warm place, like in the sun, because my kitchen is very cool. So just turn out the grains. I put a funnel into the maple syrup bottle, and I just pour the water kefir on the leaves. Put the cap back on securely and just leave it to ferment or to keep fermenting. And now I'm just going to replenish the sugar water I took from the kefir. So I'm putting the kefir back into the original bottle. I have 2 cups of water where I added some brown sugar and some white sugar. About 4 tablespoons. Remember, the kefir lives on the sugar, so it will use up most of that sugar, so your water won't be as sweet in the end. So I'm just going to replenish the kefir's sugar water. Cover it and leave it in a warm place. Three or 4 days later, this is what we have. A very refreshing, not very sweet, Moroccan mint and lemon verbena drink. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching my plant haul and me making this kefir drink. And until next time, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Happy gardening.